Good day and welcome back to another DBZ Dokkan battle video. In this video we are going to take a look at the Android 16 unit. So we are going to take a look and see just how good the Super Strike Android 16 is, and we're going to see how he does in the Android's Esbr. So that's the Android's Extreme Super Battle Road stage. Now, just a full disclaimer, obviously based on his passive we need to run a Android Cell Saga team. Fortunately, the Android Cell Saga team is one of the teams to have received a very good buff the last little couple units. We got obviously the transforming AGL Cell, who's a fantastic lead for the group, and just overall we got some decent options. So overall, yes, very decent options. Of course, just in terms of like the whole build of the team and everything, we are pairing Android 16 himself with the LR physical androids. They share 2 links with him before obviously their transformation, so that does kind of help out. But then when they do transform, they share, or when they exchange I should say, they do share a lot of links with him. They share 3 links with him, and they just make a very good pairing, him and the Android 16 unit that pops out. So yes, very solid in terms of options there, and I do really like obviously what they bring to the table. Now of course, in terms of Android 16 himself, just so we can get everything off the table, he needs Android Cell Saga units to be good in terms of tanking, because that allows him to have his high chance to guard. He also automatically guards against 3 or more units, which is quite helpful in a lot of these stages. Obviously we do tend to take on quite a few units in these stages, the Android Cell Saga stages. Like this first stage we take on multiple units, in the final stage we also take on multiple units as well. So there is that, how do you say, that ability, or that guarding ability does come into play here, because we are taking on multiple units at several points in the stage. So that is something that is going to come in handy. I remember also if he faces a tech type unit, he also automatically gains his guarding ability. So just to recap his passive, we've got attack and defense of 160% with an additional defense of 80% when facing 2 or less enemies, high chance of guarding when all allies attacking in the same turn are Android Cell Saga units, and also guards all attacks when facing 3 or more enemies. He also reduces damage received by 60% when the guard is activated. He also raises defense on his super attack, which is really awesome. So yeah, overall just looking very dope. We've got him now with his best linking partner. 3 links, massive. But we've got him now with his best linking partner, the Exchange Android 16, and we are going to essentially try and well, we're going to see how well he does. Now obviously he's very strong defensively. Offensively he's okay. We're looking at like close to somewhere around the 2 million attack mark with some support on the rotation, but more importantly he's there for defense. That's really his MO. You can see here he's guarding all attacks, which is very strong, and once he guards he is basically impervious to damage, just because of that 60% damage reduction. So very strong, the unit, and yeah, just a very good unit in general. Me personally, I quite like him. I do love a defensive unit. I love a good defensive unit, of course, and yeah, I think overall he's just a very exciting unit. I think that a lot of people can really enjoy using. He's also a great free-to-play option, obviously being a Super Strike unit, and he does tend to link up okay with a whole bunch of units on the Android Cell Saga category. He does tend to have a pretty decent link set overall. So he's looking really good. I like him, and yeah, I'd be really interested. I think he's a good unit for everyone overall to kind of use and just enjoy. So yeah, for me, awesome stuff from this unit, and yeah, just overall very good. So yeah, looking really solid so far. Great defensive work. Offense a little bit lacking, but he's fantastic for events like Esbr and Esbr, because obviously with all the various types that you face, when his guard activates, he can be an incredibly reliable tank for you just in the whole event. Like, he just looks really spectacular. So I'm really liking how well he does, and yeah, I think he's a fantastic free-to-play option. You can see here, he's just really good. We're obviously facing a tech type unit, so we don't even have to worry about his guard kicking in, and yeah, he's just gonna look really spectacular. So Android 16, great tank, a little bit lacking on the offense, and the link set, as we mentioned in the review, is a little bit weak, which is probably the only real downside to this unit. So yeah, very good start there for Android 16. Obviously, facing 3 or more enemies is kind of the ideal situation for him. So I don't want to, kind of overestimate him, but yeah, obviously that was a great start for him. Now, in terms of kind of the entire build in general, or kind of just how to see how he does, we are going to have him face 2 enemies here. So here we are strictly relying on the guard ability to kick in. So if the guard ability does not kick in, we're definitely not going to see the same level of Android 16 as we've inherently wanted to see in the past. So yeah, there is going to be that involved, and that's fine. I think we definitely need to see how Android 16 kind of performs in every situation. You don't want to just measure a unit based on their best situation. We need to see how he does in every situation. I do think Android 16 could definitely benefit from having a better linking partner. I think all Android 16s need a better linking partner. It is difficult because obviously, inherently speaking, there's not a lot of moments where Android 16 is in the actual show of Dragon Ball Z, and so it is somewhat challenging to kind of have Android 16 be present. But for me, personally speaking, I think obviously there's a great option in the form of the Android 16-18 unit, who are a great linking partner for this guy. They do really help him out, and they themselves are a fantastic unit. They do link really well with him, and they fulfill a lot of his requirements. So there is that unit, which again does really help us out. But of course, I just think the more options, the better. If you don't really have them, it is a little bit of a problem for you. Obviously, they are a general summon banner unit, so it's going to be great when people do get their hands on them, and you're really going to see this guy shine. But yeah, definitely could be something that we could improve on, or that we could see better of, more to say. So nothing wrong with him though. Fantastic unit, great defensive unit. Damage is going to be a little bit lacking. It's why I do suggest building him into crit. I think if you build him into crit, you're going to have a much better time than if you do not build him into crit. I just think it's better. I just think it is better overall, and so I highly suggest that you do it. Building him into crit is going to be able to somewhat maximize the lower attack stats that he has. Even a 2 million that is a crit is going to do quite a decent chunk of damage still, comparatively to just getting additionals or something like that. Obviously, it's entirely up to you and how you want to utilize him. I'm not really here to tell you how to utilize him in terms of like exactly. I'm just giving you the suggestions. But he's a very strong defensive unit, and him raising defense one more turn isn't that big a priority. So I think the crits are just a really good way to go. For me personally, I just find that it's generally the best, at least from what I kind of see being the best. But again, it is entirely up to you guys. So just choose the option that you think is best, and you'll have the best time. Now, of course, in terms of everything else about the guy, he is fully farmable, so he's a great unit to add to your box. He will be great in a lot of stages. Gods of Destruction event, he'll be good. He's gonna be a solid unit in every stage. I don't think there's a single stage where he's not going to be a useful unit, where he's not going to be able to help you out. I think, you know, he's going to be incredibly good in a lot of stages. So I am very happy with Android 16. I think he's fantastic. Just linking partner, obviously you've got a couple limited options, but yeah, for the most part he's really super duper solid. So yeah, for me, I love the guy. I think he's great, and I think you'll dig him. I think if you have him, you'll really enjoy using him, and he's easy to get. But that's going to be it from me. I think we've seen absolutely everything we need to see from him. We saw him tank really well the whole way through. He tanked a whole bunch of attacks, just did a brilliant job tanking, which is, you know, really his whole MO. But that's going to be it from me, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like on it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, take care and bye.